on the gridiron or courtside, you know what time it is. It's
Sports plus life. Sports plus life.
ringside or front court or field pass, we ballin', no. Knuckle up or buckle up, I tell it like it is when I'm on my show. Home run, slam dunk, knockout, or got some dough.
Sports plus life.
Yeah.
Sports plus life. Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's really good? It's your boy Brandon Brevon Town, host of that show called Sports Plus Life. You feel me? And you already know what's going down today. So guess what? Guess what? Turn it off, turn it off, turn it all the way off now. Yeah, how's everybody doing today? Oh my goodness gracious. Please allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Brandon Birthday Boy Brevon Towns, host of that show called Sports Plus Life, that there sports podcast where we talk about all of the necessary topics in sports and all of the necessary topics in life. And yes, it is my birthday eve. It is my birthday eve. Milestone birthday. Yes, I mean, it is a milestone birthday. I'm not going to be celebrating it the way that I anticipated celebrating it at the beginning of the 2023, but it is what it is. I'm blessed to have another time around the sun. Milestone birthday 40, bruh. 40. And I'm going to tell you right now, ain't gonna be a more fly 40-year-old than this nigga right here, okay? And, you know, it's crazy because I think about 10 years ago, 10 years ago, I was tripping. I was tripping because I was about to be 30 years old. Oh, my God, 30 years old, and I'm about to be old and be old. Oh, my God, I'm going to turn 30. Until I turned 30. And I was like, nigga, I'm still me. You think I've started tripping in the least amount about getting ready to turn 40? I am, look, my mind frame has changed over the past decade. Am I still that goofy bastard? Yes, I am. And I will always be. I'll be turning 50 and I'm going to still be a goofy motherfucker because that's who I am. It's what I am the best at being me. Okay? Excuse the language if you don't like it. But in my day, actually tomorrow, but right now I'm claiming it now, in my day. But anyway, you think I'm tripping at all? No, not at all. I have two beautiful children who are getting older every day, and I'm just like, you know what? I can't wait to see birthday number 50 and 60 and 70 and 80, all God willing, all God willing, honestly, because just me being around means that I will be around for them. And I have experienced a lot in these past 10 years, during this decade known as my 30s. I have experienced a lot of shit. Some good, some not so good. I mean, I think about it. Just 2 years ago at this time, 2 years ago, I was just getting out of the hospital from having a stroke. And I've, not only recovered, but fully recovered. I'm here to celebrate birthday number 40, and I'm here for my children, and I couldn't ask for anything more. God has been so good to me, despite my language, but God has been so good to me. Bless. And anybody who shows me birthday love, thank you. Much love, much respect, because I'm only getting better. Fuck what you heard. I'm only getting better, okay? And I know there's still great things on the horizon for your boy, but it's one thing that I'm still going to do is this motherfucking podcast. So it is Tuesday, July 18th, 2023. I usually do my show on Mondays, but I wasn't feeling that good yesterday. My stomach was just bothering me all day. And, it was bothering me at work and bothering me when I got home. I just said, no, I do it on Mondays, but I have to do it. I had to do it today. And now shout outs to everybody. I already shouted myself out for my birthday, but shout outs to everybody, my Black and Gold fam and my fam in general. I hope everybody has a wonderful and blessed week. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing about having your birthday on a Wednesday, though. With your birthday being on a Wednesday, smack dab in the middle of the week, you can celebrate the weekend before and you can celebrate the weekend after if you so choose. Now, this past weekend, I did nothing. I'm still playing catch up, nigga. I'm being real. I did absolutely nothing. but I enjoyed doing absolutely nothing. I have to say, I had an unexpected Saturday to myself because brother Sean and sister Trish, they came and they got Roman in London. They stayed the night over there Saturday night, and they had a really good time. So you know what I did with that time to myself? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Played my Xbox. Listeners just had music blasting in the apartment and just relax and calm myself. But yes, I have been through a lot in this decade known as my 30s. It's so hard to say goodbye. I'll save that for the end of the show. But I've been through a lot. Honestly, all jokes aside, in some joking ways. I mean, when I first turned 30, I was just turning up, trying to, beat that feeling of, oh, nigga, you feeling, you getting old, man. I was turning up, turning up. Always at the house, because my MO was king of the house party. But as those 30s turn to early 30s, turn to mid 30s, turn to late 30s, things definitely started to change in my life in regards to what was most important to me. Now, make no mistake about it, my children have always been the most important thing in my life from the moment they touched down on earth. But the way that I handled things had to change. I'll say this to anybody. Look, I grew up late, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, better late than never. And I've never been more grown. And I've said this on the podcast many times. I've never been more grown than I am now. Like I said, I'm still goofy, always will be goofy. But I found myself in some uncomfortable ass situations before. Some some voluntarily uncomfortable situations, some involuntary uncomfortable situations. And this leads me to my first topic before we get to the realm of sports. And I have somebody who is going to join me, and I hope you guys are ready. Well, this person that I'm bringing on the line, we have had some interesting stories, to say the least, okay? Friend of the show, but he's kind of anonymous. As a matter of fact, he is Mr. Anonymous. What up, dude?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Well, it's my birthday eve, bro, and I'm just chilling.
There you go. Happy early birthday, my brother.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you much, man. But ain't no plans, nigga gonna be working, you know what I'm saying? Not how I envisioned it, but it is what it is. But so what's good with you, man?
Not a whole lot. Just got home from doing some work, man.
I can dig it. Now, the reason, one of the reasons we having this conversation is, I was talking about earlier, has there ever been a time where you've been kind of put in a unexpected, almost shocking, uncomfortable situation? Now, if you know me and Mr. Anonymous's track record, you know that something's coming. So, floor is yours, bro.
Yeah. So, I've seen a lot of things go on lately here. Friends of mine, whether it was me or friends of mine, going through things. Maybe just getting back in the dating world. Things of that nature. Mr. Anonymous, I've been on here a few times. Gave you guys some insight on some wild scenarios that I've seen and may have gone through myself. But
yep, man.
Yep,
watermelon salad.
Watermelon salad and like tracking your progress. And
hey, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That is brilliant, and we're gonna make that happen. I don't give a fuck how long it takes. We're gonna make that happen.
Oh, absolutely.
And the collards. Can't forget about the collards.
Seeing some collard greens, collards. We've seen a couple different things out here, right? So,
oh yeah.
So, pretty interesting event happened recently. This wasn't me, but I had a friend of mine. So he had told me, yeah, man, this chick reached out to me on Instagram, started liking all my photos and whatnot. And, he told me he reached out to her personally. He was just like, hey, where do I know you from? She was like, well, I think we're friends on Snapchat or something like that. So, of course, he went and checked it out. And he was like, oh, yeah, okay, that's where I know you're from. Cool. Fast forward a few weeks, friend of mine, she posted something, and of course he just commented on it. And, he was just, chopping up with her, saying, well, hey, whenever you're free sometime, we should go out and get a couple drinks, or whatnot. So he told me, the girl had said something like, oh, well, I got to work the next 6 days straight, 14-hour shifts, blah, blah, blah. He was like, okay. So she said, the next time I'm off is on Wednesday. And he was like, he told me, yeah, just told her we might get up Tuesday night, or what have you. And then, so, I appreciate the honesty in the story from what he told me, but like I said, you sometimes gotta pump your brakes on certain things and really analyze what they say to you. So he told me that she was like, well, I'm working these 60-hour work weeks, and I'm trying to just balance my life, and working this job, and trying to figure out when I can, get to jail and on the weekends, and I was like, what? And she just tried to like roll through that like it was like some common like chop up type conversation. Like, yeah, work, and most people gonna say work and school. You said work and jail. Like, what? What?
And jail. We gotta try to balance through work and jail. God damn.
Cool. Work and jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's crazy. Like, you can't just like speed over that speed bump so fast, like, jail, and then go back to this conversation. Like,
I have to try to balance out work, school, jail, and also what's going on at home. Like, wait a minute, skirt, wait a minute, hold it, back up, bitch. What did you just say? You niggas are crazy. Well, I happen to know, this friend, and my advice is, and this is my question. This is my question of the day for anybody out there. If you are talking to a person that you find interesting in a relationship, well, not in a relationship, but just talking, at the beginning stages of what could possibly be just a little something, who knows? And they say that they are currently doing weekend time. Would you still proceed with said, would you still proceed with said engagement? Would you still want to go forward, or would that be an automatic too many red flags at one time, and you like, you know what, maybe I ought to pump the brakes and step back because, that this could be a little too much? What do you think, sir?
Yeah, I feel like you definitely got to take them through So I appreciate the honesty. It was like I told my friend, I appreciate the honesty in that whole situation. She shed light on a bad situation, kind of, but I did tell him he might need to, and you know the friend as well. You also was like, hold on, man, you definitely, get some more information, some more questions answered before you meet in person. Like I told you, they've never met in person, so maybe he should vet her a lot more before.
And when we talked to this friend, I asked, hey, maybe you should find out what she did that's the cause of weekend time. And the friend floated out the idea of, well, I may wait until I meet her in person to ask her that. Wrong. Skirt. Flag on the play. No, sir.
Don't go there yet.
Because this bitch could be crazy. I mean, the weekend time could be a lead up to something else. Okay.
Just send out the message.
Yeah, and we don't want that for our friend. We don't want him to meet this person in person. And I seen a picture, and she's cute. I don't want our friend to meet this person and then him ask the $1 million question, which she felt comfortable enough to bring up. Again, definitely appreciate the honesty. Cannot poo-poo on the honesty. But you have to know, as a person with common sense, if you're just gonna commonly throw out the fact that you're doing weekend jail time, then you have to understand that sooner rather than later, the question is gonna come up. What'd you do?
Yeah, it has to. Like, it has to come up.
And this is what I want to know. Would you, fellas, ladies, would you proceed forward? To me, it depends on what she did. You got to understand what type of criminal that you're dealing with here. You know, if you just dealing with I just caught slipping a DUI drunk driving on a Saturday night, I thought I could do it, but I really couldn't, and I just got, okay, fine. Shit happens, you made a dumb choice. But anything outside of traffic, anything outside of anything that has to do with a traffic stop going horribly wrong that didn't lead to any violence, just irresponsibility. Anything outside of traffic irresponsibility, I don't know, man. Because she could be doing weekend time because she vandalized somebody's shit, she beat up somebody, bust the windows out your car, anything.
It could be a number of different scenarios. You know, so you owe it to yourself to figure out what's going on. Like, yeah.
And now she don't have no kids, do she?
Nope.
No kids.
Nothing.
Okay.
From what he told me, no kids.
No kids. No kids. That's right. No kids. Okay. Now maybe that's for a reason. Now maybe that's good. Now, did the friend say how long she had to continue serving the weekend time? Because this could have just started like a month ago.
He has not found that out yet. I guess maybe he might have backed off a little bit, but I'll definitely, I'm definitely going to, check on him, make sure he gets some more information on that, because might want to know if this is a reoccurring thing or, like, we got to figure out what's going on.
Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what if it's anything reoccurring after weekend time. Let me tell you what's going to happen next. Ain't gonna be no damn weekend time. It's gonna be full time.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying. So,
yep.
You gotta understand.
Well, from part time to full time.
Where do we find these people at?
Right? Like, I can't make this up, man. I hear these things, or if this stuff happens to me, when I hear these things, I'm like, yo, it's not just me that has seen few really wild things out here. Like,
So what other advice would we give our boy?
Just keep your head on a swivel, man. Well, I can tell him, because, like I said, you got to know who you're dealing with in 2023. You can't just.
Yeah, man. You
don't. The 90s, 90s. This ain't 90s love, man.
Hey, my nigga, take it. And even in 90s love, it was a thin line between love and hate. Let me tell you something, my nigga. Don't end up like me. Don't end up like me. You end up coming home from work one day and your apartment is fucked up. Don't end up like me. Please don't end up with glitter all over your carpet.
Yeah. For real.
All the food in your cabinet thrown away. Your vacuum cleaner and your shower curtains cut.
Cut.
We don't want, and raw chicken spread throughout the damn walls of your house. We don't want those problems, okay? We don't want those problems.
Yeah.
Let me look. I want to say that I took the L for the whole team, okay? I took the L for the team. Please let me be the one who says learn from my mistakes.
Yeah. I definitely take that. I definitely take all that info, man. I definitely do.
Yes, take all of that word, take all of that advice. And like I said, before you go any further, you just out of curiosity, what happened to have you lead the weekend time? And then whatever she tells you, this is public record now. Whatever she tell you, Google that shit to see if that's the truth.
Yeah, I agree.
Because she could say, "Oh yeah, I had a bad traffic stop. Had a little too much to drink one night, bad traffic stop." And the truth is, she could have strong armed the bitch.
Yeah, for real.
I'm just saying, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to look out for the homies, man.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to look out for the homies, man.
No doubt, man. That's what we got to do out here. We all got to look out for each other.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We even had to get brother Sean on the convo with that one.
Yeah. This is like, yo, you won't believe this. Like,
I said, bro, let me ask you something. I said, if this happened, what would you do? He's like, nigga, what? No. Oh my goodness.
People try to skip right over stuff like this. Crazy. Like, huh?
Yeah, man. Again, like I said, you gotta appreciate the honesty, man. Appreciate the honesty because she felt comfortable enough. Because a lot of people wouldn't do that. A lot of people would just leave that out of the equation. And to be honest with you, if she didn't tell you that, it really would be none of your business because you don't know her. You're just talking. You're just talking to her via social media. So she didn't have to tell you her business like that. But seeing as how she did, now you got some explaining to do.
You're like, now it's like, all right, now.
Seeing as how you brought up this little nugget of information. What you in for, bitch?
Yeah. Like, for real, man, you got to find out those things because, like I said, you don't know. You have no idea.
You got to find out the type of degree of criminal you got.
Like, was it something simple? Like, just,
if you was just a white girl wasted, then okay, that can happen. Just learn from your mistakes. But if you a Jekyll and Hyde type chick, nah, bruh.
Jekyll and Hyde. That's a good
Oh fuck no, bro.
Jekyll and Hyde.
Bruh. I got PTSD. I find it harder and harder for me on a daily basis to trust something that bleeds for 7 days and don't bleed the fuck out. I'm sorry. I'm finding it harder and harder every day, bruh. I'm trying to tell you some real shit, bruh. No, man. Hey, and for the listeners, do what you want with that comment. I don't give a fuck. You guys have another thing y'all have to understand. The older I get, I give less of a fuck. The older I get.
For real. And for real, shout out to a late friend of ours, he once said, he said, anything that bleeds for 7 days and doesn't die is crazy.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Preach in the temple. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Preach in the temple.
Those are his words, man. He said,
hey, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. That's. Ooh. Yikes. So yeah, you make sure you tell a homeboy to find out what fuck is going on. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And this has been another exclusive from Mr. Anonymous. Nobody bring him like you, bro. Nobody bring him like you. I'm gonna tell you that.
Oh yeah. Somebody taught me one day, man. I try to keep my ears open for any new potential topics, to come on here with. Sometimes I'm just in the right place at the right time.
And I'm gonna tell you something. Should our friend choose to go forward and choose to bang bang with this chick, you better make sure he got that nut tracker on him.
Yeah, you gonna need it.
He gonna need that. He gonna need that to keep that date and time and place available. And pray that you never have to use it, because then the weekend chick may return.
Yeah, for real.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, somebody stop me. Lord have mercy. Oh man, what you got going on the rest of the day, bro?
Man, I'm about to go in this kitchen and throw me a Red Baron pizza in the oven, man. And then,
oh man, that's bachelor life right there. I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying? Get that thing popping and get my life together, just getting home,
That is bachelor life right there. Hey man, look, at least you ain't say a Tostino's pizza.
Right. Move on up, man. Red Baron.
Red Baron. I mean, they at least got commercials.
Yeah.
Boy. But look, man, not this weekend, but next weekend, bro.
Yep.
Next weekend, fight night, bro.
Late night. That's right.
You already know what time it is.
I got it locked in the calendar.
And have you heard of Francis Ngannou, the heavyweight UFC fighter?
Yes. I have heard of the name. Yep.
He's having a crossover fight in late October with Tyson Fury, the heavyweight champion.
Oh, get out.
Yeah, boxing is trying to step his game up. I don't blame him, though, because, UFC, they don't get paid shit. And niggas learn from Conor McGregor. You remember the night of that was a crazy night at my house that night, that Conor McGregor fight, Floyd Mayweather?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Niggas learned from Conor when he fought Floyd, man. You made 9 figures for one fight, and then you want to go back to UFC and fight for not even 10% of that? Shit. Okay.
That's why he got bottles out now, bottle service, all that stuff out now.
Now, I've been trying to tell these niggas for a long time, boxing is still where it's at, bro. You can still get way more money and find yourself kind of some people actually think UFC is more safer than boxing. I don't know. You have to prove that one to me.
Yeah, for real.
You got to prove that shit to me because you can get hit with your legs, your knees, your forearm, your elbow, everything. All you getting hit with a boxing is your fucking fist. And you can get hit a lot more different places. I mean, then you can only go from the waist up. And UFC, I don't know. I done seen a nigga get knocked out by a spinning kick. And I'm like, you not doing that in boxing. So, yeah. But anyway, brother, I'm going to get at you.
Yes, sir. We're going to definitely catch up here soon, man.
Oh, bro. Like I say, it's on and cracking next weekend, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right. I'll talk to you soon.
Yes, sir. Later.
Later.
All right. Oh, my goodness, man. Mr. Anonymous and them anonymous stories, man. Them things never, ever disappoint. I promise you. But now, my people, are you guys ready to enter the realm of sports? I'm ready. You ready? We ready? They all ready. Let's get to it. First of all, I'm not talking about no goddamn Damian Lillard today. Okay, let me just get off the bat with that. Let me set the record straight. I am not talking about Damian Lillard because we are trying to find things to talk about in the dog days of the summer where, honestly, all we are doing is waiting for football to come back. Yeah, baseball, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, congratulations to the 20-year-old from Wimbledon who beat a man who had won the last 4. Congratulations to you. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, college football is about to be back too. Yeah, but we are waiting for the NF of the L to come back. That's what it is. Okay, so I'm not going to be talking about Damian Lillard, no supposed trades, dance partners, Tyler Hero, Tyrese Maxey, or none of that other shit. Okay, I'm not. Because what we are waiting for is what we in these United States called America are waiting for is for football to come back around the corner. We are all waiting for that first week in September. Well, we're waiting for September 7th, okay? We're waiting for September 7th, the first game. And then we are waiting for September 10th, the first slate of Sunday games. We are waiting for that weekend, okay? And what has happened this past week in the world of football, because I haven't talked about football much over the last month because basketball has been in full swing and the basketball free agency and things have been fun. They've been interesting. So yes, the NBA has taken up most of this show's topics. And of course, Crawford versus Spence. And I'm going to tell you something, motherfucker. Next week, it is on and popping. Fuck football. Fuck basketball. Fuck baseball. Fuck them all, excuse my language. Because Crawford versus Spence is where it's going to be at next show. I'm just forewarning you now, okay? But in the meantime, a lot of things have happened over this past week in football. And people are probably saying, oh my gosh, I know it's his birthday, but his language, oh, yeah, whatever. Let's see, Jaguars. Franchise tight end Evan Ingram, they He reached a 3-year deal. Good for Evan Ingram. That's not what we waiting for. That ain't what we waiting for, okay? Oh, and Madden, they ranked Justin Jefferson 99 on Madden and Tyreek Hill number 98, the two highest ranked receivers on Madden. That's not what we waiting for. Oh, Aaron Donald gets Madden's top rating again for the 7th straight year. That's not what we waiting for. Even though that's pretty cool. This is what we're waiting for. No deals for these franchise tag running backs. Mainly Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs, and the hell with Tony Pollard. He's a Dallas Cowboy. I don't give a fuck. But mainly Saquon Barkley and Josh Jacobs. Now, Josh Jacobs, all he did last year for the Las Vegas Raiders was lead the league in rushing. That's all he did. And in today's NFL, mere bag of shells. Oh, you led the league in rushing. Oh, so what? Saquon Barkley, this was a prove-it year. This past season, 2022, was a prove-it year, and all he did was rush for over 1,300 yards, and all he was over 40% of the New York Giants offense. That's all he did. But for some odd reason, the New York Giants, the Las Vegas Raiders, have refused to sign these franchise running backs to deals. Not saying a 4 or 5 year deal, but they didn't even sign them to a 3-year deal. I mean, goddamn. We are really poo-pooing and pissing on running backs. And it is ridiculous. I mean, you led the league in rushing. If you're Josh Jacobs, you know this was another of a prove-it year, like Saquon Barkley. You led the league in rushing. No dice, no long-term deal, franchise tag. Saquon Barkley. Now, you've been injured. A couple of your seasons have been injury-prone, but the year you absolutely had to prove it, you did. Led the Giants to the playoffs and some more shit. You said you weren't trying to, he said he was not trying to reset the market when it came to running backs, but goddamn, New York Giants. I mean, I'm pretty sure you figured you would give him something. You ain't give him nothing. You gave him nothing but a little punk-ass franchise tag with $11 million. Come on, bruh. Like, are you joking? They should be ashamed of their goddamn self. And then you still have running backs that are out there on the market. None of these running backs are 30. Dalvin Cook, not signed. Kareem Hunt, not signed. Ezekiel Elliott, not signed. Whatever. But, I mean, you still have these running backs that are just being treated like chopped liver. If it wasn't for Saquon Barkley, if it wasn't for the way Saquon Barkley played last year, we would be saying that Daniel Jones is a bust. People would be saying that Daniel Jones is a bust. Look, out of principle, Daniel Jones should give Saquon Barkley a third of what he's making this season, because it's because of him. They want to say, well, Brian Daboll, this, that, and the third. Okay, and Brian Daboll did a damn good job with Daniel Jones, but Daniel Jones only threw 15 touchdown passes last year. He did not he didn't average a touchdown pass a game, okay? If it wasn't for Saquon Barkley, Daniel Jones would be seen as a bust. Instead, now Daniel Jones is making $40 million every year. And I think about Derrick Henry, because remember a couple of years ago when the Titans gave Ryan Tannehill his contract extension, well, it was because Derrick Henry rushed them all the way to the AFC Championship game. Derrick Henry did get a deal signed, which was coming up on the end of his contract. He's 29 years old, coming up on 30. Wonder what will happen. This notion of running backs makes me sick to my stomach. A running back, when they hit 30, doesn't mean their career should be over. If you don't give him the chance to be productive, then he won't be productive. Look, the Raiders just were the Raiders last year, okay? But newsflash, Vegas, Davante Adams was not the best player on your offense last year. He was not. It wasn't Davante Adams. It wasn't Derek Carr. It wasn't Darren Waller. It was Josh Jacobs, who you just gave him the middle fucking finger. So let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I would do if I was Josh Jacobs and Saquon Barkley. I would just say this. I would be making some business decisions while I'm on the field. I would not go the Le'Veon Bell route and just skip the whole season, because that actually did not work out for Le'Veon Bell. That was honestly, I understood his principle, but from a performance standpoint, it was the worst thing that he could have done because he was never the same running back when he got his contract with the Jets. The Jets paid him, and this is why this stuff exists when it comes to running backs, because you give them the bag and then all of a sudden they're not as productive, blah 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 blah. But one running back should not, even two running backs, Todd Gurley, but he earned every dime he got. But you can't let these examples, even Ezekiel Elliott, be a determining factor of, oh, well, we're just going to underpay running backs, because Christian McCaffrey is still dope, even though he got traded. Nick Chubb, he's still dope. Derrick Henry is dope. Jonathan Taylor is dope. Derrick Henry, I don't know if I just said Derrick Henry, but Derrick Henry is still a very good, productive running back with a contract. Dalvin Cook performed. When he got signed from Minnesota, he performed on his contract. He did. Dalvin Cook was a superstar. And I just, this notion, and this league has just gone so much to passing. I mean, and again, I don't want to sound like that old guy on the eve of my 40th birthday, but I remember in NFL where it was nip and tuck to see who was going to get the MVP. I saw running backs like Emmitt Smith and Thurman Thomas win MVPs, Marshall Faulk, Sean Alexander, LaDainian Tomlinson, Adrian Peterson, Terrell Davis. Okay, I remember seeing these running backs get these MVPs. They were nip and tuck right there in a league with Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. These running backs were getting most valuable player awards. I mean, and now we just off with the quarterback. It's like we're done. It's like we're done with. I'm off with the running backs. It's like we're done with them. I don't understand. So again, if I was Saquon Barkley and if I was Josh Jacobs, I would be making some business decisions on the field. No, I would sign up. I would sign the franchise tag, and I wouldn't show up to camp. Fuck you. But when I get on that field, let's just say, let's just say I'm the New York Giants, and it's a 3rd and long, and there's a safety blitz or a corner blitz, or for some reason there's an unblocked linebacker blitzing at Mr. Daniel Jones, who just got his bag because of me. If I'm Saquon Barkley, oops, I missed that block. Sorry, why should I sit here and you already have devalued me? Why should I make you want to devalue me more by taking a hit from a charging 250-pound or somebody running full head of steam? Why should I risk that to my body? Nope. Whoops. Sorry, Mr. Block. Ooh, you all right, Daniel? Huh. Damn, it might cost you about $40 million to get that fixed. If I'm Josh Jacob, if Josh Jacob misses a block, he might be without a quarterback, especially if Garoppolo is your quarterback. But you know what? If I'm Josh Jacob, you know what? All right, cool. All right, well, let's see. All right. Let's see. We got a shotgun set. All right. Who we playing? Who we playing? Who we going up against? Oh, we going up against the Chargers. Who that one? Bosa on one end. Okay, Khalil Mack on the other. Okay. All right. Oh, the left tackle ain't able to do the job? Oh, I'm just supposed to clip him? Man, kiss my ass. Oh, Jimmy. Ah, damn. Who's our backup again? Oh, man. Golly. Oh, well, you're out the game now, Jacobs or Saquon. Okay. Yeah, if you Saquon, you're like, yeah, all right, take me out. Let's see what happens. If I'm Saquon, yeah, go ahead, take me out the game. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Okay. You want Daniel Jones to run the ball? Okay, maybe he should run the ball more so he can get hit the way I get hit. I mean, god damn. I mean, it's crazy. The way they devalue these running backs is crazy. That's the first thing. The main thing I wanted to talk about. But secondly, DeAndre Hopkins, Nuke Hopkins, still to me one of the best wide receivers in football, had over 700 yards last year despite missing the first 6 games due to a PED suspension. He has signed with the Tennessee Titans. And just out of curiosity, I was like, well, why did he do that? And I know Tennessee offered him the most money, 2-year deal that could be worth up to $15 million. I mean, still not Odell money because Odell getting 15 for 1 year. But I'm like, okay, the Chiefs were looking at you. Okay, glad you didn't go there. The Patriots were looking. Patriots could really use you. Okay. Either if you went to the Patriots or the Titans, you were going to be the number 1 receiver. And I've just been trying to wrap my head around it ever since I heard about it yesterday. And I was like, why did he go there? Because it's like, okay, so I'm sure Derrick Henry is happy. Going to take a lot of pressure off of him. I'm sure Tannehill is happy, but is Tannehill going to be their quarterback? Will it be Tannehill? Will it be Malik Willis? Will it be Will Levis? I'm just like, now, I'm not going to go the route of the way some people are trying to say, see, DeAndre Hopkins doesn't care about winning. I don't believe that because We are always ready. Me in particular are ready to write the Tennessee Titans off. But somehow, some way, when it's late December, they will have scratched, clawed, meat and potatoed their way to a 9-6 record with 2 games left. And you're thinking, I thought we was done with them. So, and I have to give the Titans credit because, Vrabel is one of those coaches where the team is always going to be prepared. Whether you have the personnel or not to make things happen is a different story. Like Belichick, his teams will always be prepared. Mike Tomlin, his teams will always be prepared. And Vrabel is the same way. Now, I was on the Titans as far as personnel 2 years ago when they had A.J. Brown and what was left of Julio Jones, and they were the number 1 seed in the AFC, losing to the Bengals in the divisional round of the playoffs. But if I'm like Nuke Hopkins, I thought he was going to end up in Cleveland to be back with Deshaun Watson, which would have made the Cleveland Browns scary to me. But I don't know. I just don't know where to rank that move with Nuke. And of course, you guys know it's podcast Monday. Well, actually, it's podcast Tuesday today because stomach wasn't rocking with me. But brother Sean, brother Calvin, what it do, fellas?
What's going on, man?
Hey, man, nothing but the birthday, nigga.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Well, that's tomorrow, but I appreciate you. What'd you say, Sean?
Man, that shit is coming up, you old fucker. Drop the bomb.
What'd I tell you, Calvin? What'd I tell you?
Yeah.
And next up is old motherfucker.
That's all right, nigga. I don't care. Yours is coming up too, nigga. We the same year.
All right.
Anyway, fellas.
Oh, there, bitch.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
I hate you. But anyway, I was just asking a question about DeAndre Hopkins. What do you guys think? Sean, I'll start with you. What do you think about DeAndre Hopkins signing with the Tennessee Titans?
Man, I don't know nobody who wants to go and let Ryan Tannehill throw them fucking touchdown passes. I don't get that because that motherfucker ain't really did shit. And from what I've been hearing, that he said that he wants to find a championship. I get that maybe Tennessee is best in their division to give you a chance to get to the playoffs, but I wouldn't have picked them in the AFC if you really want to try to win it all. But I think more like he just tried to get that money who would give him the most, because I know a lot of other teams would have really picked him up. I'm pretty sure Kansas City would have took him if he really wanted to go somewhere that needed a wide receiver. Kansas City should have took him. He would have went to Kansas City. Hell, he could have even went to fucking Dallas. You know they needed a fucking wide receiver.
Well, no, the other real big sweepstake team in that was New England.
The Patriots. Yeah, the Patriots. I'm just saying in general who he wanted. I know who they said had him in the rest, but who the fuck want to catch passes from Mac Jones? I mean, honestly, or play under Bill Belichick when you DeAndre Hopkins. I don't really think that you want to go over there and try to do that for Mac Jones. I mean, he's not even proven. He really hasn't even done anything. It'll just be even worse than catching passes from Kyler Murray. So, I mean, honestly, I think you downgraded from both. I mean, you left Kyler Murray and went to Tannehill. I mean, I don't really see that. But you do got Derrick Henry back there that's going to really much take a lot of that pressure off of him, because they're going to be loading the box up. And if they do, that kind of leaves D-Hop on that one-to-one out there. You can kind of build up Traylon Burks. So I guess if Tannehill does good, but I mean, I don't really.
Shit. Derrick Henry's probably happy because he probably saying the exact opposite of what you say. No, this nigga gonna take pressure off of me.
Yeah, I mean, you can. I mean, I don't really know like that. I mean, take pressure off. It just depends, because I don't really see him. I don't really see his numbers last year. He really didn't do too.
Well, he got over. He was on pace. If he had played the full 17, he'd have got 1,400 yards.
Yeah, didn't he have like 737?
Yeah, but he missed the first 6 games due to suspension.
Yeah, he only played like 9 games or some shit like that. Yeah, so he was really on pace to do that. He still got it. So I guess you can't say. I mean, he still is a target that commands respect. So I mean, as long as he has that number, that Traylon Burks, that should help Traylon Burks out a lot. That should help Derrick Henry out a lot. And to be honest, they do got a good defense over there, so it could be a possibility in that division that they're in that they could take it. You really only got Jacksonville, and Houston is just getting this stuff under their wings, and then you got a freshman quarterback in Indianapolis. You don't know what he's going to do. So, I mean, he could at least get to the playoffs, and that may make him happy, and he gets the money that he wants. So, if he's happy, I'm happy.
Well, he went to the weakest division where 2 of the 4 teams have rookie quarterbacks, and now the third team has a third-year quarterback despite him just making the playoffs. Calvin, what do you think about DeAndre Hopkins?
I think if he was serious about winning a championship, if it came out of those teams, he would have picked New England. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I mean, I know they say who want to play. I know Belichick. Last year was kind of crazy. That was un-New England. That was un-NFL. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what was going on.
Bro, if I'm Mac Jones and I'm listening to all these people saying you don't know if Mac Jones is the guy, I'm looking to Bill Belichick and say, no, you owe me an extra year, bitch. You gonna get a defensive coordinator to be my offensive coordinator? You owe me an extra fucking year. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Calvin.
That was strange. You know what I'm saying? With him hiring he had a bunch of people that he really couldn't like fire. You know what I'm saying? With his son and all that shit. I would have said New England. It seemed like Tennessee is where niggas go to die sometimes. Andre Johnson did it.
Career killers.
That's the Raiders, man.
Andre Johnson did it. Randy Moss did it.
Julio Jones did it.
Julio Jones did it. You know what I'm saying?
I can't. That's funny.
I wouldn't have picked Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Like,
me neither.
He probably would have had. He probably had a lot of.
I wouldn't have picked New England either, bro.
I wouldn't have picked Tennessee. He probably had a lot of places he could have went, but like Sean said, to the money. You know what I'm saying? Like it came down to the money. Like, but you can't count nobody else's pocket. So his reasons are his reasons. But if you talking about championship, it's kind of hard not to go with New England when you talk about shit like that.
Well, see, here's my thing with New England, because to me, Belichick and Vrabel coach alike. But I don't say that as a bad thing, because you know that they're going to be 2 of the most well-prepared teams when it comes to X's and O's. Here's my thing with Tennessee, where you could make a case and say, yeah, they're in the AFC South. Yeah, Jackson. I think Jacksonville should be the favorite in that division. But every year for the last 5 years, I've been waiting to be done with the Titans. But every year, right around late December, they have scratched, clawed, bitten, and meat and potatoed their way to 9-6 with 1 week left in December.
Right.
But it's like, do you really, like I said, if you think about winning a championship, bro, Ryan Tannehill, Malik Willis, or Will Levis ain't that motherfucking dude.
Well, see, I forgot about him. That might be that might be his. That might have had a lot to do with it too. That Will Levis dude, because he fell very far in the draft.
I promise you, bro, he did not go there for Will Levis. I promise you.
For Will Levis. That motherfucker ain't even made a name for himself.
I promise you, he didn't go there for Will Levis.
It ain't a name. I can tell you that shit. Oh, for real.
For all that, he could have went back to Houston to be with the boy from Ohio State if he wanted to be there for a young quarterback.
He went to New England. Yeah, he went to New England. That's a tough decision to try to think that you gonna come out of.
Right.
You got a healthy Buffalo getting back together and it just added some more pieces. You got fucking Miami who loaded up. And then you got the Jets who got their quarterback. So, I mean, it would be difficult to go to New England and think that you're going to get into the playoffs. I mean, I don't see that happening.
Let me give you a side note, and I agree with everything that you said, Sean, about the AFC East. But you know what? I'm not as sold on, the more I think about it, I'm not as sold on the Jets as everybody else. I understand they got their quarterback, but everybody is saying they got their quarterback and what they could have did, with Aaron Rodgers last year. You're saying that under the assumption that Buffalo's going to stay the same, that Miami is going to stay the same. I think the team where if they stay healthy, that is really going to fuck some niggas up is Miami.
Oh, absolutely, because they got the pieces to do so. But I just see the Jets, if Brees Hall can get back to form where he was before that.
That's an ACL injury, bro. It takes an extra year.
I know it takes an extra year, but who knows? Boy, young motherfuckers been and pop it back nowadays. You never know.
I would sign Kareem Hunt if I was them.
I would sign Dalvin. What the fuck you talking about, nigga?
Yep.
Or whoever the case may be. And you can get that 1-2 punch right there, and then you got Aaron Rodgers, who all he need to do is be better than Zach Wilson. I mean, come the fuck on. And then them boys, their defense was crazy.
Again,
I get Aaron Wilson, who was offensive rookie with Zach Wilson, with the other Mike White, and the quarterbacks. You got Aaron Rodgers, man. This is Aaron Rodgers' time to shine because he's been in Green Bay hiding behind a lot of that shit, and he ain't really did nothing there. He got a team that's ready with a bunch of young players that's ready to go who looked that everybody said was it. They just a quarterback away. If you the MVP and you don't show up in New York, you have to get the fuck out the league and sit the hell down.
All right, well, you know what? As a Bronco fan, I said that last year. What the fuck happened? I'm going to tell you the person who is under the most fire when it comes to the Jets. It ain't Aaron Rodgers. If they bomb this year, matter of fact, if they don't make the playoffs, Robert Saleh's gone. He's out of a job.
Absolutely.
Tell you that right now, because the more I think about it, the Jets look great on paper. They have this, that, and the third. They loaded, but Miami's more loaded. Buffalo's more loaded.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you got teams over there that you got to fight through, though. That's what I'm saying. It's not all which is cracked up to be. Man, the AFC is a powerhouse, and now I want to say everybody thought it was going to be that last year on paper. A lot of them teams just got together and they just needed to gel, and some of them was injuries. This is a whole new year. Some of them might get it clicked, and they might have got another player that they needed to add to that shit. The AFC is tough, bro.
Oh, you think I don't know? My team resides in the AFC.
That shit crazy. I'm not.
My team resides there. And the thing about it is, it's not enough, and I'm going to revisit this as the season comes, as we get to the season. In the AFC, somebody's got to fall, because you could ask the same question and you would get the same answer for at least 8 teams. There's only 7 playoff spots. Is Justin Herbert going to take that step? Yeah. Lamar Jackson got the bag and he got weapons now. Is he going to take that step? Yeah. If Tua can stay healthy, will he take that step? Yeah. The Jets got Aaron Rodgers. Are they going to take that step? Yeah. Is Buffalo still the team to beat in the AFC East to most? Yeah. Is Patrick Mahomes? We don't even count them motherfuckers. Is Jacksonville ready to take that step? Yeah. Is Cincinnati, are they going to get to the Super? Could they possibly get to the Super Bowl? Yeah. You all a lot of teams. And it's crazy because people will say yes to Justin Herbert because they want to be right so much about him. And people are going to say yes, Russell Wilson is finished because they want to be right about him. I'm telling you now.
Justin Herbert had that 1 year. He did good numbers, but he hasn't really proved anything. He hasn't won when it matters. And yet they keep putting that motherfucker out there like he's somebody special.
I'm telling you now, dark horse AFC team, and I'm not saying this because I'm a homer. Dark horse team, watch my Broncos this year. New captain steering the ship. That's all I'm going to say.
I was just about to ask you.
That's all I'm going to say.
You're getting close to the season. What dark horse teams do you have?
My Broncos. My Broncos. Dark horse team, my Broncos. Beware the silent beast.
And the people coming together.
Yep.
And you got the Broncos. What about the NFC?
I don't know yet. Honestly, if I was to say something right now off the top of my head, I would actually say the Chicago Bears.
Hey, you are right on my motherfucking...
Well, we brothers, man. What you thought?
Same thing. But because I believe the same thing. Because I see a lot of Jalen and fucking Justin Fields.
I see fucking Lamar Jackson and Justin Fields.
Yeah. So I mean, that boy be running. If they can get that line straight and protect them, and the wide receivers you get Chase, and I think they got another. I'm gonna say a wide receiver this year, if I'm not mistaken. I can't really.
They did. The boy from Carolina, DJ Moore.
Yeah, and then they got a running back too.
I don't remember the running back, but they got DJ Moore to go with Claypool and Mooney. So to me, if I was because I don't think Detroit would be a dark horse. People actually expecting them to win the division.
Yeah, exactly. So you can't put them because they got a lot of pieces and they were doing
right
last year.
Right. Yeah. If I was to say a dark horse, I would say Chicago. But Calvin, we done left you out the damn conversation. Calvin, let me go to the next topic, and I want to start with you, sir. Running backs have gotten the middle finger over the last 48 hours.
Yeah.
What do you think about the league just totally devaluing a position that when we were kids, even when we were young adults in our early 20s, was still a position where you were lockstep with the quarterback as far as being most valuable player in the league. What do you think of what's happened with the devalue of running backs?
It's it's sad. I think me and you talked about this like years ago when we was on your porch. We were talking about what it would look like. It's sad. I think it's one of those things that it was coming on the horizon for a long time. How the league was going and how they played the shit or whatever. It's almost like not money wise, but it's almost like part of the devaluing of what the fundamentals of that position is supposed to do. In my opinion, I'm probably wrong. Y'all probably going to me. It's almost like you're center in basketball. Like when you growing up.
I actually think that's a good comparison.
Like how you was growing up. That was like that was a staple of how you play basketball.
I think that's a perfect comparison.
That position had to do certain shit at a certain level. Well, it's stuff that that other positions just couldn't do. And in NFL, because you have so many different people wearing you got so many different people, and everybody don't wear the same hat. So it's like, I think it's fucked up. It might seesaw. You know what I'm saying? It might go back. It might. All it takes is for somebody. It's a copycat league. All it takes is for somebody to start a couple of Henrys in the league, and a couple of niggas running after everybody get because everybody getting lighter. Okay, just follow me for a minute. Everybody getting lighter. Every position is getting lighter in the ass. Like most of your linebackers are really safeties. Most of your safeties are really cornerbacks. So all it takes is for everybody to be on the same page, and then somebody comes along and everybody get a little heavier, and
you need a meat and potatoes team to run the ball down your throat for a title.
Right.
So we need the Patriots from 2001.
Right. Remember when I was about to use it. Remember when the Patriots won that Super Bowl, and it was a run on 3-4 teams. You never heard 3-4 so much in your life.
I mean, well, fuck. My Broncos rushed to 2 straight Super Bowls.
Oh well, that may be the case, but did they win it?
Yeah, they won it.
They won that one. Okay, but you won't focus on the 3-4. 3-4. What I'm saying is, once 3-4 came out and they had won it, and everybody was on this 3-4 dick, it was a run on it. Everybody did. So we in the midst of a run right now. We, you know what I'm saying? Fast. Everybody want a Tyreek Hill. Once somebody come along and start running the ball, and the way the shit is built now, you can't stop that. It'll come back.
Eagles.
Okay, well, with that being said, Sean, how do you feel?
Yo, I think if anybody can change it right now, this is the time, because there are a lot of hot names out there right now who can really change the way that they view these running backs. Because Saquon, and I would say Saquon first, because Saquon is the Giants. When you think of the New York Giants, the first nigga that pops into your mind is Saquon Barkley.
Yes.
That's the face of your franchise. That's
yes.
The only one who really gets the ball. That's who gets it moving. Not no Daniel Jones. It's a pass. That's the bad thing about it. If I was a GM, would you, Brandon Towns, pay Daniel Jones to be your franchise quarterback?
Hell no.
Quarterback.
Man, look, I would give Daniel Jones. This is what I would do. I would give Daniel Jones the same type of contract that the Titans gave Tannehill. They didn't give him a top-notch quarterback contract, and a lot of people say the Giants didn't give Daniel Jones a top-notch quarterback. But they gave Ryan Tannehill a B-level contract because they knew that it was because of Derrick fucking Henry, the reason that the Titans went anywhere. And they paid Derrick Henry too. Now, proceed, sir.
Yeah, because there's no way I'm paying Daniel Jones overpaying Saquon Barkley.
Bro, Saquon Barkley was 40% of the Giants' offense.
Daniel Jones can't Saquon. Like, I'm not paying you money, bro. If I can franchise Daniel Jones, I'm franchising you, and I'm paying Saquon. Yeah, it's the fact that a lot of these teams sit on later round picks. But that's not saying that you're like they're devaluing the higher round picks. It's just that you just so happen to hit and get lucky on somebody that you found in the later rounds to run the ball for you, because it's a pass-happy league for the most part. And it's like Calvin said, a lot of these people are light in the ass, so you don't really need a high-value running back to really win your teams, because as numbers and stats will tell you, that a lot of teams are not winning paying that specific position a lot of money, because you got to pay your linemen to protect your quarterback, because it's a pass-happy league, and these pass rushers are getting faster. So you have to put your money on these lines to protect your quarterback, and it has to come from somewhere. And it's the running back, because they see that the running back you can get in any round instead of having to pay them the high dollar, because now you have to protect your quarterback, because your quarterback is who gets you. Your franchise quarterback is who's going to get you through the playoffs and to victory in the playoffs. So you gotta protect them. So the running backs are suffering right now.
Let me throw these numbers at you guys right quick. You know, just listen. And I rock with everything that both of y'all are saying. Let me throw these numbers at you. Saquon for first, I'll start with Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley was over 40% of the Giants' offense. One man by himself was over 40% of the Giants' offense. Daniel Jones had 15 touchdown passes last year, total. 15 touchdown passes in a 17-game season. That is Saquon Barkley. Josh Jacobs, all he did was lead the league in rushing. Josh Jacobs Devontae Adams was not the best player on the Raiders offense last year. It wasn't Derek Carr, it wasn't Darren Waller, it was Josh Jacobs. And both of these brothers was in a contract year, and they showed out. And they got the middle finger. So this is what I would do if I was Saquon Barkley, okay? Rock with me here.
Sit the fuck out.
I wouldn't sit out. You know why I wouldn't sit out? Because it didn't work out for Le'Veon Bell. Even though he got a contract, he was never the same. His career was pretty much over once he sat out that year for Pittsburgh. No, I would not sit out. But I would be making some business decisions while I'm on the field. Let's just say it is a 3rd and long, and I'm in the game, and there's an unblocked blitzer coming at Daniel Jones. Fuck you, I'm not blocking it. Whoops. Hey, Daniel, get up. That might cost about $40 million for you to fix up. Huh?
That's
character flaws, and then your team is not going to trust you or some shit like that. So
don't give a shit.
I would just...
That's dark,
I mean, for making business decisions. If you're out there, your team wants you to give 100% of yourself to protect
you're not getting
somebody on that field.
You're not getting it.
So but you're not getting it. But that's not on your teammates, because now you're looking at disrupting the team flow.
That's reckless,
on the
right?
front office.
That's reckless, right? You playing with that man. You playing with that man health and his money too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, look, no, I look. You know what? And I'm gonna tell you why I don't give a damn. Because if I'm Saquon Barkley, because of me, Daniel Jones got his money. Because if Saquon Barkley had an injury played bad season last year, we would be calling Daniel Jones a bust.
But how you described it right there. If you gonna come to that conclusion, your business should be not even show up and not even play. But don't put nobody else at risk, because and if that ever gets out, then you don't have to worry about getting the max value, because your value.
Well, you know what? And now this is me speaking more from an emotional standpoint. You guys are right with what you're saying, but let me ask this question. Sean, you said you would have franchise tagged Daniel Jones, right?
Absolutely.
I agree with that, because if Daniel Jones said he would have sat out or whatever, who would be lining up to get Daniel Jones? There's gonna be a bunch of motherfuckers lined up to get Saquon if he says F y'all.
Exactly, because I'm one of them. Goddamn it, he can bring his motherfucking ass over to.
Same thing with Josh Jacobs. No, y'all got DeAndre Swift. Y'all good.
Yeah, I know, bro. I know. And I know the Giants wouldn't give us that motherfucker anyway, but I think Josh Jacobs do over who we got. You know what I mean? Like, these are pieces that I believe, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they came over to my team, oh my God, we'd be crazy with them, because what they did on their squad and how I feel about my team, like, I would love Saquon on my team. Are you joking?
And the only reason why I didn't say Tony Pollard, because he was mentioned in that conversation too, was one, because he's a Cowboy, so fuck him. But two, he wasn't even the starter on his team last year. I understand what his numbers look like, but in the playoffs where you needed him most, he got his leg broke. And I wish him not, and I don't wish injury on nobody. But I don't put him in the same category as a Saquon or a Josh Jacobs. I just don't.
Because he's never been a workforce running
Nope.
back. He's been
Nope.
piece.
A home run hitter.
Those other two have been workhorse, carry the workhorse workload of your team on their back, and they put out and they showed their numbers. So I don't. But the only thing about Saquon is because Saquon has been, injury prone. You know what I mean? So
Not Josh Jacobs though.
But I'm just talking about Saquon. But I'm just saying, bro. Man, nigga, I give him DeAndre Swift and Rashad Penny for Saquon.
I know that's right. It just gets on my nerves because now we look at a running back as soon as he's 25, 26 years old, you try to say he's done. Well, if you don't give him the chance to be productive, then they won't be productive. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, because they give him the workload and they run him to the ground. Oh, we use you. Let's go get some younger legs. And I'm like, them, they know they about to get used. No, you gonna pay me because I'm not gonna sit here and goddamn get ran into the ground all fucking season long just for you to say, you don't need you no more. Go ahead and get the fuck out of here. No, if I get the chance to pay me, and especially if I'm your whole offense, like Saquon, like Josh Jacobs, yeah, I'm gonna sit the fuck out. Go ahead and put somebody else.
I'm gonna tell you.
Thing is,
no, go ahead, Sean.
Now, I say the only fucking sucky thing is that if they ask you to get somebody who is productive, then that would fuck you up. But in the likes of, I don't think that you can't really find another Saquon like that to come on the Giants and do what he do. I don't give a fuck.
That's exactly why I said if Saquon said, you know what, oops, I missed that block, you just said it yourself. Can't find another Saquon. Another team will realize that. Because to me, and this is what I was going to say, the fuckery to me started with the running backs, honestly, Sean Calvin, is in 2014 when the Cowboys ran DeMarco Murray to the ground and lowballed him and let him walk to Philly, and Philly signed him, but he was all pretty much used up. Well, I can't even say he was all used up because when he got to Tennessee, he had some more good years. That offense, the Chip Kelly offense, was no good for him. The Chip Kelly offense was no good for DeMarco Murray, but the Cowboys ran him 300 times, had damn near 2,000 yards, and lowballed the fuck out of him, and it's been like that ever since.
The Chip Kelly experience won't good for nobody.
That shit worked for a year. That shit worked for 1 year.
Nobody.
Kelly made Greg Schiano say, God damn, I got to step my game up. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be dope if Josh Jacobs and Saquon and Jonathan Taylor, they got together like a little road trip. You know what I'm saying? On some
Jonathan Taylor got paid, bruh. What you talking about?
But well, fuck him. So
Jonathan Taylor, Nick Chubb, Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara, Christian McCaffrey, they got paid.
Okay. Did those people that got paid, I'm curious, did they get paid before or after Zeke?
After, actually.
Oh, man. So you can't even blame him.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. When did, no, you know what? They might have got paid before Zeke because I know there was one offseason where Kamara and McCaffrey got their deals. Dalvin Cook got a deal. But Zeke's contract was the biggest. Matter of fact, I think that all happened the same offseason, if I'm not mistaken. I think that all happened, whatever year Zeke went to fucking Cabo, I think it was 2018, is the year when all three of them running backs got paid, and they got paid, and Derrick Henry, and they got paid handsomely. But
You want to know why Derrick Henry the best running back, bro? It's because it's what Calvin said. Niggas is light in the ass, and he is so big and runs right the fuck over you, bro. That's why that nigga is, and he's fast, and he can break away from you. So that's why he's known as the best running back, because that's the only way that, cause if you had a fresh young Derrick Henry and he hit the market, I bet you'll pay that nigga.
Oh, I think the best running backs are him and Chubb.
Yeah,
Nick Chubb.
Chubb that dude too. Yeah, Nick Chubb that dude.
Nick Chubb gets 100 yards when he get out the bed in the morning.
Yeah.
I mean, for real. But this nigga's not like he's the quietest nigga. Like, he's quiet as fuck. He don't say shit.
He's not noisy, bro, but he ain't run through your ass.
Yeah. I mean, Derrick Henry ain't loud neither. He's just so bitch. Just his size is what amazes. He's a fucking lineman at running back.
That motherfucker throw your ass across the room, nigga.
Yeah, Josh Norman.
Yeah. That's That's what it is. That's the type of running back you need on your team. Well, when we had rumors to get that we was about to get that motherfucker.
I thought y'all was gonna get him last year too.
Bruh, motherfucker. No, this year.
Yeah, this year. Yeah, I did. I thought y'all was
the
gonna
rumors
get him.
of this year about getting him. But I was about to lose my mind. I wish he would have been on that team. He's crazy. He's crazy. That's the type of running back I fuck with.
But there's something. But see, the sad part is that this is something that they're gonna need to talk about with the NFLPA. But they don't have negotiations again till 2029. So sadly, all of these running backs that we just named, their careers are gonna be over. You know, that's the sad part. But yeah, what's happening to the running backs is criminal. It is. It's criminal. And you know, I said, oddly enough, on the eve of a milestone birthday of mine, I'm not trying to sound like the old guy, but I do remember a league where you were seeing Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, Thurman Thomas, Terrell Davis, LaDainian Tomlinson, Sean Alexander, Marshall Faulk, Eddie George right in the mix, Adrian Peterson. I mean, fuck, we was about damn near 30 when Adrian Peterson won the running back. Won the MVP as a running back. And it's just like,
get Curtis Martin, boy. That was my boy.
Curtis Martin. And the thing about it is these were running backs that rushed into their 30s, because you can't say a person isn't productive because of their age and not give them a chance to produce. That just makes no sense to me. That makes no sense whatsoever. Barry Sanders gained 2,000 yards when he was 30. Terrell Davis gained 2,000 yards and won MVP when he was 26.
I still ain't seen the motherfucker shake a motherfucker out of size like Barry.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's like 3 or 5 athletes. I don't care. You can have a lot of different doppelgangers out there that you'll never see again. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And Barry is one of them. Vic is one. I think Mike Tyson, Vic, and Shaquille O'Neal, and probably Curry. You can have a lot of different variables out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, I love Lamar Jackson, but he's not Vic. Like, what Vic used to do.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same way, bruh.
And if you watch this shit, if you watch the tape and you watch how they play, like, yes, I think Lamar maybe...
Lamar's a smarter runner.
He's a smarter runner, but he's a smarter runner, and he has more sustainable speed. Like, he can run the length of the field and not break speed as fast as, like, now Vic, I don't know because of the shit he do, but you can't tackle Vic in a phone booth. And maybe because of the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, side to side, lateral movement is Vic hands down. You know what I'm saying? That's
bro, let me tell you something. If Michael Vick got 2 yards up the field, he was like, oh, that nigga gone. He down. He gone.
He out.
He out.
Yeah.
He changed. Yeah, he changed. You'll never see another dude like that. I don't care what these niggas do. I don't care what.
Vic started that shit, boy.
You know,
yeah.
Vic started it, bro. He
took it to a level where, to me, it hasn't been taken. Y'all remember that commercial, the Michael Vick experience, the roller coaster ride?
Yeah.
I wish they had made that shit real.
Man, that shit was like, if you watch them highlights and what he used to do, there's no other human being that move like that. I don't care what they say. Like, these niggas got 40 times and all. Niggas don't. That's instinct. You can't teach that. That's fast 6 months.
Michael Vick was Barry Sanders as a quarterback with world-class speed.
Yeah.
Because what niggas forget about Michael Vick is this nigga had a cannon.
He had a cannon like a hit.
This nigga had a cannon.
Man,
he could catch this motherfucker, and he was a loser.
Yep.
It's something in the water down there, because you think about most of the predominant players that came out of that.
Oh, Hampton.
That region.
Yeah.
They said that's how Iverson was when he played quarterback.
Man, Iverson, listen, I was watching an Iverson highlight. I was watching it wasn't even a highlight. It was an all-star game, and this nigga was going banana, ape shit out there. He you would have the way he was moving. Nobody else could move like that, dog.
Everybody said that if Iverson had chosen to play football, he'd have been Vic before Vic. Because they said that nigga, and they was about the same size. Because Iverson only about 6 feet, and that's what Vic was, about 6 feet.
I thought he was 6'1".
No, Iverson was a little motherfucker. Like, I mean, I saw Iverson's Hampton football highlights. I was like, oh my God. I mean, he made the right choice financially by playing basketball, but it is something that Hampton was, because that area produced a lot of quarterbacks.
think Lawrence Taylor from that part of Virginia. I know he's from Virginia. I think he's from that part of Virginia too, ain't he?
Yeah, he is. Oh, yeah. I mean, look. I tell you what, ain't none of them special athletes coming from Richmond, unfortunately.
They specialize.
Oh, before I go.
It would have been if I was in there.
Hey, listen. I'm not. Hey, and you know,
Exactly.
no. Sean says that all the time when we talk about sports. But I'm gonna tell you something. I got to vouch for this man. As a football player, this motherfucker was. Sean was a Sandlot legend. I know. I'm being dead serious.
Tried to play for the school. Nigga.
I'm being dead serious. This nigga was a Sandlot legend.
Let's see. You got Bruce Smith came out there, Mexico.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that, and I'm not saying Sean was like. Now, Sean was fast, yeah, but Sean was shifty. He was hard to tackle. This little son of a bitch, you couldn't. I mean, you could not wrap your arms around this little shifty motherfucker. I'm serious.
Dude, bro. Barry Sanders is my dude, bro. Barry and Jerry. Barry Sanders and Jerry Rice, my people, bro. Love them to death, bro.
Yeah, no, for real. I mean, he chose to play volleyball instead of football.
Nah, bro, I didn't choose to do that, nigga. I didn't have the ends to get all the shit to play football.
Oh, I know.
Nigga, trust me. I wanted to play football so bad, nigga, but I ain't had the ends to even get all that shit to even play.
Because when we would play on the Bulldog, the football players, the people who played for Highland Springs would always ask, why you don't play?
Oh, man. Joey used to fucking try to get me to come up to that damn school all the time and tell the coach that to play football and shit like that. I couldn't do it, bro.
No, I know. I get it, bro. I was right there with you.
That's like the biggest thing that I wish I would have done in school was play football, bro. Because I know for a fucking fact, nigga, I could have, if bar injury, nigga,
yeah,
I would have done something, nigga. I can promise you that shit.
Oh yeah. I know. I don't doubt that. No, cause I saw it from my own eyes.
It was natural fucking talent, and I didn't do any fucking training, bro.
None.
That shit was all natural, nigga. I used to tear them motherfuckers up, bro.
And you could throw like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it was the quarterback. Hell yeah, nigga. They wanted. The one time I played Little League, nigga, and that's what fucked me up, nigga. Because I played Little League, ain't no shit about stretching and no shit like that. That motherfucker hit me, bro, when I was on punt return, nigga. I popped my groin, I ain't never. That nigga came out of nowhere and hit me sideways. I got up like, because I ain't never played organized, nigga. That nigga
yeah, I feel you.
Helmet, nigga. And I got up, I went to the sideline, I'm like, cool. My motherfucking groin muscle pop, nigga, it was a wrap for me, nigga.
Did he hit you like me mug hit me?
It was like a blind side, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they
because I was about to hit the motherfucker who was returning the punt. And then finally put me in that bitch, bro. And that nigga hit me from the side, bro, till pause. And fucked me up, bro.
Oh man. Yeah.
My groin, and I ain't never recovered, nigga.
That's how I was with soccer, bro. I got kicked in the nuts, and I said, you know what? Not for me.
Nah, but I like that. No, it wasn't even that, though. But I did try to get back into it. Like I said, we just ain't had an end to get to.
No, I get it, bro. I understand. But before I go to the next topic, I have to bring this up just because I have to shout out this woman. There's a WNBA player. They just had their All-Star weekend last weekend. Sabrina Onesu. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but they had the 3-point contest. Same distance as the men. This motherfucker, out of 29 possible shots, this motherfucking chick made 27 of them.
Oh, yeah?
Out of 29 possible 3-point shots, she missed 2. And she got a score of 37. Of course, she won the contest. And she did what anybody would have done, you know, when you hot, you know, strike while the iron is hot. I want to shoot out against Steph Curry. Okay. And I can't say slow down because this chick was making them from the very same distance that Steph would have to make them from in a 3-point shootout.
I mean, you gotta make her name. You gotta do that too.
But I talked about this last week with Calvin, Sean. I wasn't able to get you on. 50 years. This year is 50 years of hip hop, bro. 50 years of hip hop. Didn't know it was that long. And me and Calvin had we had a good conversation about this. I just want to know how does 50 years of hip hop what do you think about when you think of 50 years of hip hop?
I stopped listening to that shit that they got a long time ago. Nah, I mean, some niggas out here do that for the most part, but the motherfuckers they promote ain't shit. Nobody want to hear that shit. I don't care nothing about your ops, nigga.
I'm talking about the history of it, not the current state of it.
I know.
we call that little nigga rap.
Yeah, right.
Little nigga.
You heard me, Sean?
No, but
Yeah, he heard you.
yeah. I mean, it's been good, man. I mean, growing up, I mean, it evolved from where it came from. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I'm a music lover and shit like that. I listen to everything. 50 years of hip hop being out here, man. I mean,
well, whether anybody would ever agree with it or not, if you've ever performed professionally and had anybody cheer from you, you're a part of that. And sir, you are a part of that. Okay, you're a part of 50 years of hip hop. As am I. We are a part of it. I broke it down last week to Calvin as, you know, hip hop went through phases. And, you know, while phase one was important because that was the forefathers, I'm not going to say Mount Rushmore like everybody likes to swagger jack LeBron words. I would say the first phase of hip hop was the forefathers, you know, which were very important because, you know, they started it. And the sweet fact that hip hop came from us, and, you know, a lot of people didn't think in the 80s that it was even last. That, you know, oh, we'll see how long this stuff makes it. Key. It took over the world. But to me, phase two was always the most important phase because, you know, in phase one is the introduction and the controversy. NWA, LL Cool J, you know, that brought the controversy, especially West Coast rap, very controversial. But phase two is when it went global and they couldn't deny it. They knew that hip hop was here to stay. And by that, and phase two is when you started getting other races other than black people doing it. Eminem. You know, even the one hit wonders like the Bubba Sparks and Paul Walls and things like that who didn't last as long as Eminem, but it's when you knew that it was here to stay. And when Calvin said last week, when the South had something to say, oh, that was a rap, and it's still been a rap. You know, even though I think
ain't let that shit go yet.
Huh?
The South ain't let that shit go yet.
Oh hell no. Nah, bro. So you said what, Calvin?
Y'all check it out. That new Killer Mike thing is solid.
And Killer Mike is a solid phase 2 rapper who is still doing his thing. Legend. So Sean, I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked Calvin. Who is your favorite top 5 rappers of all ever?
Are you put me on a spot like that?
Yeah, nigga.
My favorite top 5, huh? I mean, it ain't too hard, to be honest. But you can't judge me because I ain't know they passed, you know, some of them shit, you know.
No problem.
But somebody that, you know, I can listen to all the time, I'm going to have to say, I'm not going to put them in order, but I can say DMX, one of them, that's my dude. Mystical was my dude. Me, that was one of my dudes. I love Mystical.
Yes.
T.I. was my boy. Of course, Lil Wayne got me doing all his little mixtapes and stuff. I love that shit. And I would be, to be honest, I like Jay-Z. You know what I mean? But, I mean, for me, let me see. I can't really, because for the love and listening to their music and going in that job, and for me to repeat it, and I just like listening to it, and I always go check on them. It's hard, bro. I love a lot of them equally because I can't, like, I'm emotional. Like, that shit used to take me places, emotional. Like, I fucking love Pastor Troy, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, nobody on here is casting any judgment on no matter who you say.
You know what I'm saying? Tanner was my dude. Like, it's hard to really put him in that, to put that top spot, that fifth spot, to be honest with you, bro.
I think we said this last week. Music, time machine.
Yes, music is a time machine.
Music is a time machine. But you know what I'm saying, on a like, not trying to be funny, but I always ask people because that say that's their favorite rapper, because I like him, but I'm not gonna lie to say he's my favorite rapper. Like when they say, yeah, Jay-Z my favorite rapper, I like Jay-Z. Like, do you, or do you just think he's supposed to? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
right.
Like he almost like a certain team that we're not gonna talk about. Like, do you really like it, or you just want to have a team? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, you know, Jay, I told you, Jay is not in my top 5. Like, I put Pac and Big in mine, and I used to get that question too. Like, are you saying that because of status quo? No. And Sean, you know, I fuck with Tupac. Tupac's my nigga.
Yeah.
You know, Big was my nigga.
It's about feeling and music to me. Like, I like their music and shit like that, and everybody says, oh, they got the best music and that shit. Like, I can listen to them, but it ain't like I never rush to go do that. And I think it's because I'm more of an R&B type motherfucker.
Right.
Sit on that side of shit. But I do, you know, enjoy hip-hop like that, and when I do, those are the kind of people that I like listening to.
Well, Calvin, I don't think you ever knew this, but the whole reason why I became a No Limit soldier was because of Sean. Yes, sir, man. When he put me down, with Mystical, that opened a whole nother world for me.
We was my shit.
I was a Hot Boys type of guy. We all looked at it like this.
We hated them Hot Boys at the time. We hated.
Oh yeah. They came around on the Hot Boys before I did, but look, I was a No Limit soldier. So when Cash Money came out, I was like, fuck them niggas.
I didn't come around until the Blackest Eye. That song. Yeah. And then after the Blackest Eye, the 500 Degrees came out. I was on that. I went over there.
I can't sit here and say that I was ever on the Hot Boys, but I didn't come around to Lil Wayne until the Carter.
Yeah, that was Hot Boys though. Y'all that was post Hot Boys. That was still Cash Money.
Well, no, I just said I never was on the Hot Boys. I said I didn't come around to Lil Wayne until the Carter.
I mean, the Hot Boys had like one song that you started with, I think. What the fuck was the one song? Oh man, everybody fuck with them niggas, man. It was all No Limit.
Hey man, we was Master P up in this bitch, bro.
We that war. What you talking about?
With the Hot Boys?
Okay.
You talking about No Limit?
Nigga, because I tell you what, this is how in the No Limit, this is how in the Mystical we were. We would buy niggas on No Limit album if on the album cover it said featuring Mystical. Oh, gotta get it. Gotta get it.
I don't give a fuck.
So y'all were Mystical. You know that the Hot Boys is better. The Hot Boys.
Oh no. Mystical was my favorite No Limit rapper. But I'm gonna tell you this, I fucked with every Master P album from the Ice Cream Man.
Everything Master P brought out, nigga, you had
was dope. I was getting ready to say I had every fucking P album from the. Listen, he introduced me to No Limit when Ghetto D was out.
That nigga had everybody.
Nigga, I went back. Got the Ice Cream Man, Ghetto D, The Last Dawn, Only God Can Judge Me, Ghetto Postage. Nigga, please. Because P albums was fucking dope, bruh.
Since I got y'all here, Silk the Shocker, explain yourself.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't you do that. Nigga, Silk the Shocker rap then the way niggas rap now.
No.
Exactly.
No.
Shut up, Vegas. It's just the Shocker right now.
Bro, let me tell you something. Okay, Calvin. So you want to bring that? You say explain myself. So you mean to tell me you never said it ain't my fault?
Yeah, did I like this song?
Yeah. I don't give a fuck. You said it ain't. You said it ain't my fault, and you said did I do that?
You know everybody was on.
So you ain't never said back that ass up or blink?
Of course I said back that ass up.
So where did we go? So what we talking about here?
Look, first of all, don't do that with. Okay, let me ask you something. Did Juvenile have two, or did Juvenile or Lil Wayne when he was a Hot Boy, or BG, did they have albums that opened up number one on the hip hop billboards and the U.S. billboards? No.
That goes back to your argument. You talking about your favorite rapper in hip hop? You talking about like what the money? You talking about?
When I tell you, I was a No Limit fan, bro. I love Silk the Shocker. I love C Murder.
And God bless you.
Nigga, I had all them fucking albums. And if I didn't have it, Sean had it, and I would dub it from him. And vice versa.
And I
vice versa.
Nigga, we was lined up at Sam Goody when Ghetto Fabulous came out. Remember that shit, nigga? Mystical joint?
Hey, man, you remember the D? You can go up in that bitch and put the little headphones on and listen to the preview of that.
Oh, man, I miss Sam Goody, bro. I miss Sam Goody. But yes, man, bro, we was No Limit Soldiers over here. And listen, don't fucking talk about Silk, because I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, what
Silk, I'm gonna be honest with you. Silk was Sean's second favorite rapper outside of Mystical in No Limit.
That's right.
Sure was.
That nigga loves some Silk the Shocker. He was spitting shit off of Silk's true shit before I even got down with it.
And you know what?
Yeah.
And he a better man for it. He survived. Look at him. After all that.
You talking? We got to survive, nigga. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put Silk on my back, nigga.
Hey, when he say he listens to anything, he listens to everything.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Hey, if you go on my YouTube page, I just put out a almost 7-hour mix of nothing but No Limit.
Oh,
I did it last week.
Hey, I'm a rock fan, nigga. I'm a rock fan. That's some shit. I promise you.
And when I tell you, Sean, I got the classics on there, nigga.
You know, but nigga used to DJ all that shit. Yo, y'all go follow my niggas because he got the motherfucking tracks.
and No Limit was pioneers. No Limit came out like with the bling bling cases. First they was doing the movies. So you telling me you ain't fuck what I got to hook up?
You know you did.
You know you fuck what I got to hook up.
it was cool.
You know you did. You know you fuck with Body.
It was good.
You know you fuck. Oh, everybody look. But I'm Bada was an instant hood classic, nigga.
It was, but it was, but so was Baller Block.
I don't know. Instant hood classic. Instant hood classic.
Who started what? Making movies?
Master P.
Rap shit. From the rap shit. That was
From the rap shit making movies? I'm pretty sure he was not the first rapper to make a movie.
No, he wasn't the first rapper to make a movie, but they were the first company. They were the first rap label to make movies.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, they were the first rap label. No Limit Films was the first rap label to make movies. Yes, they were.
Oh, well. Oh, okay.
You ain't got nothing.
well.
What you got to say now, Calvin? What you got to say now, Calvin?
You the first on the first trying to get it back.
Explain yourself, nigga.
Explain yourself.
I don't think I got it. Y'all got it.
Nigga, what's your name? MC, Mr. Cole. What's your alias? I'm the Prince of the South. What you say? I ain't playing with your bitch ass. Nigga, what you go? Here I go.
You know what? I can see for one reason. If you don't have to convince, you can't try to convince Clive that honey is better.
Oh, here we go. Get out of
You
here.
got it. You made your bed, you know. Hey, y'all better man for it.
You goddamn right.
That's probably why y'all so resilient right now and so tough. You know what
We
I'm
ain't
saying?
gonna talk about cash money.
You
Please
know, say cash money is not better. No limit. It's okay.
Master P won't fucking. Never mind. Let me see.
Cash money is not better than man. Mystical would have killed all them niggas besides when Lil Wayne.
Hey, you know what?
Got his Ghost Rider.
You know what?
Billy from Philly.
I agree with you. He probably would have did a whole lot more than too.
Hey, and for one, don't think Mystical was the only lyricist that they had on there. Mac, who just got out of jail last year from doing this 20-year bid, nasty.
Yeah.
Fiend, nasty. Mia X was nasty, bruh.
Yeah, me and X is nasty, bro. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you, if Mystical would have kept his shit together and stopped all that legal shit, he could have been bigger than what the fuck he was.
You know Mystical is back in jail?
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
He can't control himself, bro.
It's about time. Yes, he back in jail. But look at this dude. You match him up. Let's talk about. Cash Money. You got Juvenile, DJ, and Lil Wayne. What three over there? You know, and what three can you match up to put to that?
You said Juvenile, Lil Wayne, and who else?
BG.
BG.
Easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mystical. C Murder.
Already.
Now who else I gotta throw at you? Do I need to throw Fiend at you? Do I need to throw Mac? Do I need to throw Mia X?
Okay.
Who else?
So BG matched up with C Murder kind of well. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Who else?
Now,
Do I need to throw? Hold up. They had Snoop. Did you forget about that? They had Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg would take all of them.
Okay. First of all,
You forgot about that.
Are we talking about people just?
Oh no. Snoop was part of the tank, dog.
talking
No,
about
you can't do that.
you talking about anybody associated with him because Cash Money was still trash.
No. Snoop didn't associate with No Limit. He was on No Limit.
He was on Limit. Okay, so we want
He dropped 3 albums on No Limit.
we want to talk about who was on Cash Money for Snoop. Are you
You talking about during the same time period? Because don't sit here and say Nicki Minaj when you talk about the late 2000s. No, I'm talking about the same time period.
Okay. When was Snoop with No Limit? Do you remember when he was with?
Yes, he was with Snoop from 97 to 2001.
Okay. All right. But he won't. Okay.
But yes, he was.
Yeah,
He was, nigga. The game is not his first. All his albums from No Limit started. You said horrible.
I say horrible, but come on,
I was gonna say so. Lay Low was horrible.
That version of okay, go ahead. No, you finish.
No, so you saying Lay Low was horrible?
Go ahead, you finish. Go ahead, y'all hush. Go ahead. Because we talking about Snoop in '96. Snoop in '96.
That version of Snoop Dogg was horrible.
No. So fuck them other niggas. Down for my niggas. Fuck.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that he didn't have cuts like that, Joe, but No Limit Snoop Dogg was not it, bro.
No Limit. No.
Do you want to retract that?
No, I don't. Because if you say that about Snoop's first, Snoop's first album with No Limit was clear that was not Snoop. But the second one and The Last Meal, where he had Dre produce the whole shit with Lay Low and SNOOPDO, that was No Limit. Down for my niggas, that was No Limit.
Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Calvin.
Hey, just you know.
And
what?
I could still give you 5 more rappers that could go right in with Juvenile, BG, and Wayne.
And they can't. First of all, they don't got nobody or know of anybody that can handle Lil Wayne.
No. The Carter Lil Wayne, you got me.
Master P or Birdman.
Birdman.
You must be out your goddamn mind. I'm about to hang up on your ass. What?
So I give you Master. I give you Master.
I was getting ready to say all Birdman to Birdman talk about the same shit every song.
Okay. So how about this? So how about this? Manny Fresh or whoever the fuck they had doing they beat. Come on, be honest. Tell the truth before now and the bone.
No, okay, because you had a person doing beats rapping. So what?
Oh.
So what? Okay, what? That's like me saying, okay, Manny Fresh or Kanye West. Nigga, what?
If I gave you a person and you gave me a person and I say that person, you write that person better. When I give you a person, then you try to deflect it.
I'm not gonna try to deflect. Okay, fine. Okay, so No Limit didn't have no beat makers who rapped.
I give you Manny Fresh.
Yeah, Manny. Okay, No Limit didn't have no beat writers who rap. I mean, no beat makers who rap. So what?
Oh no. They didn't have no beat. They didn't have no beat makers that could fuck with Manny Fresh. Say it right.
Manny Fresh rap skills was generic at best.
We talking about beat.
Tell me I'm lying.
You are lying, but we talking about beat makers.
Wait a minute. So you saying that Manny Fresh was a dope lyricist?
Them had the same kind of beat.
Manny Fresh was an exceptional beat maker, but you saying Manny Fresh was a great lyricist?
They had basically the same sound, though. To be honest,
Out of Lil Wayne
with No Limit.
Out of Lil Wayne and
you keep throwing Lil Wayne in there. Okay, I can keep throwing Mystical in there.
You ask me a question. I'm telling you, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne obviously is the greatest coming out of that dub.
No, bro, no, the Carter Lil Wayne. I'm talking about the Gilly the Kid writing lyrics for Lil Wayne. I'm not talking about 500 Degrees, The Block Is Hot Lil Wayne. He was just like the rest of them niggas.
He all.
Yeah, he was horrible back then, bro.
Don't worry.
Lil Wayne won't spitting on one split.
Wayne won't spit shit until he got.
Lil Wayne, you said it yourself, Calvin. Lil Wayne was your second favorite hot boy. Juvie was the best hot boy.
I didn't say he was I didn't say he wanted
the Carter Wayne was the Wayne.
Yes, the Carter Wayne. That's when I gave it. That's when I said I can't deny it no more.
Favorite wanted. That's because he's my favorite. Don't mean he's the best.
No, what I'm saying. Look, Hot Boy Lil Wayne was rapping the same shit that Turk was rapping.
Oh boy.
A little nigga 17 spitting 6 figures.
Never lied.
Come on now, cut it out.
Hot Boy Wayne on it, bro.
No, bro. Because what you don't, because what we have failed to forget, 500 Degrees flopped. You forgot that.
I like that, though.
Yeah, but it flopped.
Growing up at that time.
But so when did 500 Degrees come out?
And it came out in 2000. No, 2001. That was his second album. That was after The Block Is Hot.
Wayne holds swag twist on the Carter.
Exactly.
He got with the Philly.
Exactly.
Gilly and them.
When he got with Gilly and them. Exactly.
That's when Wayne became who Wayne is.
Exactly.
Just 5 minutes ago, the timing was relevant. Now it's not.
No, it is relevant. I'm telling you, the same time period. Let's go 97 to 2001. The Hot Boy Wayne want that nigga.
Okay. All right.
You won't, bro.
Hot Boy Wayne want that. He want better than Mystical. I tell you that right now.
So it's 500.
Hell no.
He want better than Mystical. He won't even better than Silk the Shocker. Yeah, I said it, motherfucker.
He was not better than Mystical, bro.
He was not better than Mystical. He won't better than Fiend. He won't better than Mia X. He won't better than Silk the motherfucking Shocker.
You talking about, okay, because around that time, that's when Shake Your Ass and Watch Yourself came out, right?
You said Shake Your Ass and Watch Yourself. That's the same song, bro.
That's what we talking about, right?
I just sent your ass the link to my No Limit mix, nigga. Now put some respect on that name, nigga. Is we finish or we done?
Nigga, unpredictable. Mystical first album did better than any Hot Boy album out there, bro.
Okay, what I'm trying to say.
Go ahead, Calvin. I'm sorry. Go ahead, finish, bro.
So I'm trying to say, because Shake Your Ass, Watch Yourself, however you call it. If I'm not mistaken, I think he said it on Black. He said when that came out, he won't even on No Limit.
No, he wasn't. He was on Job.
He was a job.
Okay. All right. Okay, that rest my case.
I'm talking about, but still, bruh, Unpredictable and Ghetto Fabulous was better than any shit that the Hot Boys put out, bruh.
I'm talking about no.
Okay, we talking about. Okay.
I'm talking about The Man Right Cheer. I'm talking about That's the Nigga. I Smell Smoke. Right.
G-Code will smoke that shit.
You fucking stupid as shit, nigga.
Yeah.
G-Code will smoke what?
No album the Hot Boys put out better than Unpredictable.
No, not at all.
Song 1 to the fucking end. You fucking ridiculous, dog.
Okay.
Hell no. Hell no, nigga.
We can let the people decide.
Let the people decide then.
You crazy. Ain't no way, nigga.
What you saying is 400 degrees.
No better than Unpredictable.
No fucking way, bruh.
Okay.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something else, bruh. 400 Degrees wasn't better than Charge It to the Game. And that was Silk's album. That was the album with I'm a Soldier, It Ain't My Fault, Let Me Hit.
I know. You know what? I know.
Just Be Straight With Me.
Your birthday is tomorrow, but I think you have come very delusional at your old age.
Oh, fuck.
Look, if y'all trying to tell me that 400 Degrees ain't better than that?
No, bro, it's not.
I ain't say that.
No, I don't give a fuck. I did.
Yeah.
I did say it.
I'm telling you, it ain't better than Unpredictable. Thank you.
Nigga, it ain't better than it's not better than Unpredictable, and it's not better than Charge It to the Game. It was not better than The Last Dawn. It was not better than Life or Death. None of them albums.
On that note, we don't have to discuss this no more.
I just named you 4 albums that 400 Degrees was not better than, bruh.
No, you named me 4 albums. None of them better than 4.
Look.
And get the roll on.
Nigga, you crazy.
This is what I'm gonna do. Because this is what I'm gonna do. I'm very, I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, this is better than because, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna listen 400 Degrees, and I'm gonna listen again to, what's the other one?
Unpredictable?
Yeah. Not Unpredictable, because I know that's for a fact, nigga.
Okay. Oh, what, Charge It to the Game?
He said, Charge It to the Game.
Yeah.
I'll listen to both of those albums again, and I can tell you.
Go ahead. Listen to The Last Dawn, too, and listen to The Last Dawn, and see if 400 Degrees is better than that.
Because I don't really remember 400 Degrees because, again, at that time, I wasn't on the Hot Boys and them.
Nigga, let's slide to the side where them gangsters ride. Boom, boom, boom on your bitch ass, nigga.
I can't really tell you that shit because, like I said, I didn't really fuck with Judy. How it was popular was on the radio, so you knew the song. But, I ain't gonna get their album.
And Back That Ass Up was pop. Back That Ass Up is a classic. I won't deny that shit.
Yeah.
I won't deny that. But Make 'Em Say is a classic, too, nigga.
The defense
is.
And what's the best verse on Make 'Em Say Huh? I'm that nigga that rap. Win it back. Shit, nigga, please.
Yeah, come on. Come on, bro. Listen to that nigga, dog. Ain't nobody fucking with that nigga, dog. And won't nobody fuck with that nigga. Listen, go fuck yourself up, bro.
Man, let me tell you something, bro. When Shaq is in your video, you are the shit. When young Shaq was in your video, you were the shit.
I'll tell you something about Mystical. They fucking with him whether they want or not. You can see that shit.
Look, you Cash Money brokeionaire. Let me see.
Yeah.
But you know what? No, but hey, you know what? This is a funny ass argument, and it's some shit that I wish we had a YouTube live. This bitch. I'm gonna be honest with you. No Limit versus Cash Money. But anyway, fellas.
We're gonna have a drop off. We're gonna have a rapper. Make the jump. Make the jump. Make it.
You want me to make No Limit versus Cash Money?
Make it No Limit versus.
I will.
I mean, no, because it's gonna be biased. So
no, it's no, bro. Bro, no, it's not.
Why don't you give your input?
No, it's not.
Play Cash Money then.
Bro, no, I will put all the hits. I'm not gonna be biased.
Yeah, no.
No, when I do my mixes, to me it's music. I'm not biased when it comes to that shit. If anything, I was biased towards. I just made an almost 7-hour No Limit joint. I would be biased to that. Not
That's
to.
why I said let me go listen to it again because I've never
You got a
biased music.
7-hour No Limit. Do you have a 7-hour Cash Money, Jay?
I ain't got shit Cash Money.
All right.
No, I do. I have what Cash Money songs do I have? Back That Ass Up, Bling Bling. I think that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
But doesn't mean that I can't get them, bruh. You know, look, I made a Beyonce versus Rihanna mix. I wasn't biased on that. And I like Rihanna better. But when I listened to the mix that I made, I said, damn, Beyonce might actually still got her.
You witnessed that. Yeah, I'll tell you, Beyonce.
Man, we never biased when it comes to music.
No, we're not. But if you got it, you got it. Look, I'm not 17 anymore. When I was strictly, I'm a No Limit soldier. Fuck Cash Money. No, I'm no. It's like it's music to me, bro. Because neither one of these niggas is putting money in my pocket. I just know who I enjoy listening to more.
Listen to it. I'll go back and listen to it. I believe that I have a good ear for music, so if I go back and listen to it and be like, oh yeah, that song's straight. Whether it's back in the day or now, if it's a good song, I'll let you know.
Yeah. My uncle asked me to ask this question before we got off the line, because there's going to be an NBA team in Las Vegas. What do you think, and there's probably going to be another team in Seattle. I'm pretty sure they're going to go back to the Supersonics. But what do you think the name for Las Vegas NBA franchise should be called?
You know I like making names up.
And we saying, let's see. So you got the Spurs and
Now, let me give you some of the names that me and my uncle was floating back and forth earlier in the day. He said, he asked me first. I said, I think maybe, I don't know, the Las Vegas Gamblers, casinos. Now, he said the Dealers. I said, that sounds too drug related. Then he said the High Rollers, the Las Vegas High Rollers. I said the Blackjacks. And he said maybe since the Las Vegas women's team is called the Aces, maybe the Las Vegas men team should be the Spades. So, what do y'all think?
Well, you don't want to be called the Dealers or the when you're dealing with a bunch of black. What a bunch of black people. If they are the Aces.
No, the women's team is called the Las Vegas Aces.
That's what I'm saying. If they the Aces, you already got the Kings, so it'll have to be something else they do out there.
Yeah, I'm thinking it got to be good. It has to be promotable.
Yeah.
It has to come off the tongue right, and it has to be marketable, I want to say.
Call a bunch of rich black people. Fuck out of here. That's crazy.
What the Dealers?
Yeah.
No. That's what I told him. I said, bro, that's too drug related, man.
And they're not going to like that anyway, because, I mean, the NBA is its own thing. It's different from the NBA. The NBA is all about image, and they will look at that especially you won't want to name your team after something promoted to gambling. You don't want your players, and then don't want your players to gamble.
I thought about that too, but it's Las Vegas, bro. That's all they do is gamble.
Well,
Yeah, but you can still make it something like
You could.
without it being.
Well, that's why I threw out there the blackjacks, just because it's a card
But
game.
you gotta think about it. Look at the football team. They the Raiders. They ain't got shit to do with gambling.
Well, that's because that franchise already existed. They just moved it to another city.
right. It can be something. It don't have to be
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
It don't have to be something. It could be Nevada related, but it don't have to be.
Well, I don't know what the Nevada state bird is or anything like or what their state animal is. I'm not sure. I don't know.
The Duck Bunny. No, Las Vegas.
Las Vegas got a bunch of hookers. You could name it that.
Well, you got the Raiders, so you could call them the Marauders.
Can you market that for a basketball team?
With the Marauders?
Yeah.
Las Vegas.
They did the Bullets for a long time.
Yeah, that's before we became too politically damn correct.
Okay. So I don't know
Yeah,
what.
it's hard because you can't put it out there like spades, motherfucker. I think you call them motherfucking spades and shit like that. You can't really do shit like
Yeah,
that.
you said, hey, you come
Yeah.
Like I said, the Las Vegas Blackjacks. I don't know. Or the Las Vegas Jacks, because you say Blackjacks, people will get offended. Oh, they're black. You're saying they're black, you know. So yeah, I get the Las Vegas Jacks.
Las Vegas.
The logo would be Jack Nicholson.
Call them Cash. Las Vegas Cash.
Las Vegas what?
Cash.
Cash?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, well, cash rules everything. We can get the money.
Green.
Well, I just wanted to throw that out there for my Uncle Michael. But, fellas, I'm about to get the hell up out of here. So I can just hang out with my little ones. And before they take their behinds to bed.
Hey, before I asked this question on Facebook, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all remember that disco balling song?
Yes, yeah, I do.
Okay, I just wanted to.
What, the original or the remix with Trey Songz in it?
Whichever one said,
Yowzers, we get it, disco balling.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's what I meant to do before I get off the line. Calvin, I said I had a question to ask you about a situation. Sean, we talked about this on Saturday when I called you on a three-way call.
I thought you just asked me.
No. If you were... Homeboy of mine found himself in a little situation. He was talking to this girl on IG who was liking all of his pictures.
Uh-huh.
And when they was talking, he was trying to see when was a good time for her to go out, so they could link up. I said, nah, I'm kind of busy. I work the next 6 days straight. Next time I'll be off is Wednesday. He said, well, okay, well, how about Tuesday night we get up and we get a drink. You're like, nah, I gotta trying to get my life balanced. I got to work on the week, then I got jail on the weekend, and I'm just trying to balance things out.
Damn, wait a minute. Hold on. My first thing when you started, he's gonna tell me this girl is a dude. You know what I'm saying? So I thought this was you going to do. You know what I'm saying?
No. I've seen a picture.
No. You heard the wrong thing.
Okay. So you said, the girl said that she is balancing her life because she got this and that. She got her job and on the weekend.
And she has what on the weekend?
You said jail?
Jail, nigga. Yes.
Okay. I thought this was
Yeah, she do weekends.
Weekend time.
Okay, so what did he ask what she do weekend time for?
No, we found none of that stuff out.
Because you can do weekend time for like DUIs and shit like that.
We understand that.
That's why I said you got to figure out what she in there for. Because if
What
you
she in there for?
DUI,
What's she in there for? So this
she probably beat somebody.
you can do weekend time for child support. Trust me, if it was really bad.
She has no children.
Okay, trust me, if it was really bad, you wouldn't be doing weekend time. You'd be doing weekends and weekend time.
Yeah, you would be doing full time. But this is this is the question. This has been my question of the day for the show. If you was talking with somebody and you found out, you never met them in person, but you found out they was doing weekend time, would you proceed forward, or would that be too much of a red flag?
No.
Okay, well, let me ask you another question. Would you want to know before you met her in person what she's in for on the weekends?
But if she told you she's on weekend time, she'll tell you what she's in there for.
Well, like I said, we don't know this information. But would you wait till you got? But would you wait till you got with?
Take she in there weekend time, for just like a little misdemeanor or some shit like that. For like
if she had something to hide, she wouldn't say I'm doing weekend. She'd tell you I'm busy on the weekend.
No, I get that, and we appreciate the honesty.
Yeah.
But what we're saying is, would you wait till you met her in person to find that out, or would you want to find that out beforehand?
I would ask
You
her.
like a crazy or anything.
And she'd be like, I would ask her, because you brought it up. Why wait for another opportunity to bring it up? If we talking, as far as conversation, if you say, yeah, I got weekend time, you like, oh, shit. Oh, what you do, girl? You can bring it up like that. And if it's really like bothering your soul like that, you can always find out, her name. It's public record.
No, we all said the same thing. But what I'm saying is that would you wait to meet her in person to find that out, or would you want to know before? Would you want to know what type of criminal you're dealing with?
I would not. I would ask her right when she tell me that.
Oh, you would ask her on the spot, right?
Tell me that.
Okay, and yes, and me and Sean both said, yo, this is public information. So if she lied about it, you can Google the shit.
But like I said, like I ain't gonna judge y'all do our shit. So I ain't gonna judge nobody for that shit. But I still want to know the fuck you did, because it could be something.
Yeah, because
like
look for me, bro. Anything outside of traffic,
behind it.
Anything outside of traffic, my nigga, that's a little much. Because again, because if it's domestic reasons, then you got issues.
Well, every case is different.
And all I'm telling the brothers is, please don't end up like me.
Yeah.
Don't end up coming home from work one day and you have glitter all over your apartment. And your shower curtains cut the fuck up.
That's just bad.
You ain't naming no names.
But you don't want to wait. You don't want to wait for her to. You don't want to wait to meet her. It's like meet her face to face out somewhere. Like
no, that's what we was saying. Because at first he was thinking of doing that. We was like, no, nigga.
You need to ask her.
I don't understand why he didn't ask her like soon as she said that though.
I don't know either. But
my next question, like, whoa, what are you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Because like I said, I'm like Calvin, because she wouldn't have said it if she had something to hide.
Well, no, right. Hey, look, that's the first thing I would have did was appreciate the honesty. But my next question would have been, what did you do?
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm on your side. What they say you did, girl? I know you ain't do it.
Yeah, you could have said it in a cute, flirty way. What the government done fucked up about? What they lied on you about? And she could have been white girl wasted. You never know.
But you're serious. But if it was serious, you wouldn't. Weekend time is for like shit. They just want you to not do no more. Like that you probably won't do no more. You know what I'm saying? Like weekend time is reserved for people for the work.
But you know, weekend time is for niggas who vandalize shit.
Exactly.
She could have got mad at somebody and flattened the motherfucking tires or bust the windows out your car.
Yeah,
and that's just the start.
And that's right. That's on the road to full-time incarceration.
You run that same risk with every woman.
That's like a rap sheet. That's your deal.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because what if she has a rap sheet?
Well, like I said, that too is public record.
Yeah, bruh. I just wanted to know how you felt about it. That's all. But we came to the consensus of, nigga, do not wait to meet her in person to find that out.
Yeah. It's a little crazy.
And I seen the picture. She cute.
Yeah, they most. But I'm saying you talking about.
Yup.
It's no different than meeting anybody else. It's just they just didn't get caught yet. You think they caught all the crazy people?
No, but this person did get caught, and I just want to know what happened, how she got caught.
Oh,
yeah,
that don't mean the motherfucker who got away is any better. Matter of fact, they're probably worse.
Yeah.
They should.
Yeah, I mean, actually, if he said it like that, actually.
Well, I mean, hey, look, trust me.
You think he gonna ask her? He's like, so what you do? She's like, oh my God, no, you didn't just ask me that.
Well, no, you better not, because she's the one who brought it up.
She going back to jail, Karen.
anyway, fellas, man, I'm gonna get at y'all in a bit, man.
Absolutely, my bro.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go to the look. I hate working on my B-day, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
47.
Okay, then. All right, man. Y'all be good.
I'm a bus.
Yes, sir.
Fellas.
All right.
Oh.
Check out that link, nigga. I sent it to you, Sean. I sent you the link too.
Keep your body clean, huh?
That's back when Lil Wayne sounded like an alien.
Oh, you got your mama them jeans on hand.
Hey, tell you some shit that stuck with me. That man said, he got on that microphone, he said, let's say I'm in a room with a bitch and a holder want to fuck. Like a man, I'm going to beat my meat and get my fucking nut. That shit is fire.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Just turn the TV off.
Okay.
Hey, okay, mister, I come in the room with my dick in my
I'm a listen.
Is that like him? So are we?
Well, let me tell you what Mystical said. You can't say my name with a dick in your mouth.
So that again. So that brings me to my next point: is life imitating art, or is art imitating? Thank you.
What the hell did you just say?
He came in the room with his dick in his hand, and he's telling you what he all about right there, man. We talking about like far as our business, he got it. He really living that life. The shit he rapping about.
He is. That's why he's behind bars.
Exactly.
So he got it.
Don't make me leave over with my foot in your ass. Be cool. He already telling you.
Exactly. Don't make me leave here with my foot in your ass. Be cool.
Terrible.
That's
It's terrible when it was so catchy back then, right? It's amazing how you don't really understand shit until you just sit here and you be like, man, he was really talking about taking butt.
He really what? Well, he has a song called "The Pussy Crook."
Yeah, that's crazy.
They tell you.
Think about you just
People
thinking.
tell you. People always show
They
you.
tell you where they are, though.
They damn sure do.
You just gotta believe
Damn
it's
sure
up to
do.
you. R. Kelly said he ain't nothing but a number.
Well, hey,
So did.
Yeah.
he damn sure did. But
Make some good ass songs, man.
hey, exactly. But anyway, I'm gonna holler at y'all, bro.
All right.
All right, my boy.
All right. Brother Sean, Brother Calvin, did not think we was going to be on the line that long, but that was fun. Oh, the good old No Limit versus Cash Money. It looks like I'm going to have to make that mix. So with that being said, with a buzzer. It's so hard to say goodbye to my 30s. Yeah. Shit, I'm tell you what, it ain't that hard to say goodbye because, like I said, I went through some ups, I went through some downs. But again, thank you everybody for listening to this episode, and definitely hit that subscription button, hit the like button, and become part of the Sports Plus Life family. It's your boy Brandon Brevon Towns. Truly blessed to see another time around the sun. I'm dead serious. Truly blessed to be able to do this podcast. Coming up on 5 years. And again, thanks. Shout out to Sean, to Calvin, everybody who showed me love, and everybody who's gonna show me love for my birthday. I love you all. Once again, it's your boy Brandon Brevon Towns. I'm out this beer. Peace. Love ya.